What's up everybody, welcome back to another drawing tutorial. So today we have Naruto with his Rasengan. So it's from Shippuden, so it's kind of the teenager Naruto. So we will jump right in and we'll start with his right eyelid as usual. So just to fit in his head, I've moved his eye over to the right hand side, so his head is like over here. To fit in his Rasengan, I've moved the eye. So we're going to start over here. So we're along the middle and we're going to go over to the right hand side. And we'll just start with a curved line across like so. Remember guys, hit pause if I go too fast, and I would suggest a pencil for these tutorials. And you can go ink after. So, side of his eye comes diagonal down like so, and then this comes up and over and in like that. We have his iris just in here, so we have a circle, nearly a complete circle, just the top eyelid cuts it off, and then we have a dot for his pupil just in there. You could thicken up his top eyelid. Just to make it look a bit more like he's got some eyelashes in there. And then we're going to go eye distance across for the other eye. So you measure his eye, bring it over, and that's where his next eye is going to start. So it's approximately eye distance. So then we're going to curve this one up and over again, like so. His head in the picture I'm drawing from him slightly tilted, so this one's probably higher up. So it's just a bit higher up from this eye. So it's kind of tilted, his head is tilted a little bit that way. So it's just a little bit above. You could do them in a level, in line if you wanted. So we're going to bring this line down like so, and then back across underneath. His iris inside it again, so we're going to curve it around like that, and then put a pupil inside there. Right, so eyebrows. So we're going to just do a tick first. So this is going to just tick up. Tick up this way. And it goes underneath his headband here, so you don't go the whole way. You don't finish it off. Back to about there. And his headband is black, so if you're drawn over, don't worry, it'll disappear anyway. So next one, just here. And then we're going to tick it up like so. And then next line up like that. And like I said, they go underneath his headband. So if you wanted to draw the headband line, you could. So comes across, say, just across here. And then it curves up at the edges. You just bring that eyebrow a bit higher up. And then this one is going to curve up. This way. Like so. Then he has two sideburns, so one here, another one on this side. like so. And then, so his nose, so we have his nose just in here. So we have a line sort of coming down from his eyebrow just there. And maybe a sort of a frown line just in here, just on his face. Because he's smiling real big in this. So it might be a wrinkle just there on the inside of his nose. Then his nose, just two nostrils down here. Like so. And then just under that we have a smile line for his mouth. Curves up at the edges. So it looks like his mouth is closed, but we're going to make it open now. So we're going to go the sides, curve around like this. And we're going to put teeth inside. So we're going to curve around the bottom, like so. And then in the corners, we're going to put a little sideways V like this. Another one here, and this is dark inside. And then his teeth coming across here. So just add sort of a jaggedy line, just to show the bumps and stuff of his teeth. They don't have to join, they can break up in certain parts. Up into there. Just going to thicken up this eyelid line. I forgot to do that. Maybe you're on the side as well, like so. Okay, so the side of his face. So we're gonna, so his chin, just here, just underneath his mouth, and that comes up to the sideburns, both sides. So we're gonna bring this down around, join that chin. Like so. He hasn't got a strong jaw or anything, so you just curve it down. And when it meets the chin, it goes around. Back this way and up the other side. Up to there. This line doesn't touch the sideburn, it goes to his ear instead. So his ear comes out here. And then this comes up and around to his headband in there. His other ear is on this side. So it goes just from the top of his headband down around. Down around to, let me see, where does it go? So it's in diagonal lines, so it should be here. Like so. And then there's bones and ligaments and stuff inside. So you just add a curved line there, another line in here. You could leave it like that, or you could add as much as you want. The bones and ligaments in the ears change in loads of drawings. They're never the same, rarely the same anyway. Like so. Maybe another line in here. Artists draw them, have their own sort of way of doing these. And then his sort of lines on his face. So we have one just underneath here. Another one here. Smaller one there. They get smaller as they go down. And then 3 more on this side. 2, 3. Right, so we're going to do his headband and then his hair. And then we'll do the hand with the Rasengan inside it. So his headband comes up like this on that side, and then it goes up like so on this side. And they meet hair spikes, so we have a hair spike here. And we have one here, like so. So he has 2 on each side, so we're going to do another hair spike just down here. This is going to travel back up here. And then pretty much the same thing over here. Hair spike. And then we do the cross, the join for that across. So it's going to go, let's see how high up, about here. Yeah. And then bring that across. And then in there we have his metal plate. So the edge of it just there, the other edge just here. Like so. Top of it curves around here. Kind of bends a little. And then comes up around into there. Goes underneath the hair a small bit there at the corner. And then the other side curves around like so. Up the other side. You can add a bit of an edge to it. You can do it on the top or the bottom. It just makes it look a little bit see-through. So just a line across like so. And then 3 bolts or circles that are holding it on. This is what attaches his headband to his... attaches his metal plate to his headband. Then the spiral of the leaf. So we just go spiral around. Like so. And then you add a tail for that. So it just goes this way. And then a triangle at the front. You can double this up if you want, so, or you could leave it like this, but to double it up, you just give another line inside each line. So you're just doubling it up. Like so. And then this doubles up again. So around into there, and then this one comes around. Like so. Just makes it look a bit more like it's scratched in, that's all. So the rest of his hair spikes. So we go up like so, back to there. Then we go up to here, back down, up like so, down to here, back up. Down. Pretty simple, we're just going around in a radial pattern now. This goes up this way now, back down, and then we're going down the other side. Spiking all the way. Boom. Okay, so, well, we can see some lines for his headband. The end of his headband just coming out here. They go off my page. If you have more room, of course, you can keep that going. It's just the flowy part of his headband. Right, so his Rasengan. So we have a circle. If you had a, I don't know, something, a circular thing to draw around, it might help you. But to get it the right size, I guess, find something that's the right size is a bit tricky. So the Rasengan, just here, that's the top, and we'll go here, and then here, and here. So if you do 4 points, so like a plus, top, bottom, sides, and then you're going to join those together with curves. So we're going to bring it around to the first one, and then we'll do the second one. Trying to get it as circular as we can. This one comes down to here. And then we'll go with this one up to there. And then, of course, in there, he has all sort of spiral and wind and stuff, like crazy lines all going around. So you're curving lines around, trying to make it look like there's a tornado in there, basically. And you're going around in a circular fashion. So that's kind of your outline of it. And then all in here, it's filled with these lines that curve. You could use a compass if you wanted to get it a bit more circular. And like right at the edges, there's a couple of like little dot lines like this. It's like trailing off kind of wind, I guess. Something like that. So it's, as you can see, it's pretty close to his face. So he's holding it. So we got to do some fingers. So his index finger is just here. So we'll start here. Yeah. So we're going to curve it up. And this goes right close to his ear and then comes around the top for his knuckle. Top knuckle there. And then this curves down and around. Kind of like the head of a snake. And then this comes back up to a fold for skin in here. Then the bottom of that finger comes down just underneath the top of the finger. And we have a bit of a wavy line there for the palm of his hand. And then there's a nail inside. So hit pause a lot for this, guys. Help yourself out. Just hit that pause button. And then next finger, curving up this way. Gonna bring it around. Down for the top of the finger. So this one's higher up than this one. It's his middle finger, it's a bigger finger, sticks up a bit further. And then this comes around for a fold for skin. This goes behind the Rasengan. And then we have his nail, just here, in there. Top curves up like that, and then just around like that. Might have a line just for fold for skin there. So his next one comes up like so again, up to here. Curves around the top knuckle, and comes down like so, comes out and down around like that, and then another skin line, and then another nail line, so just here, back up the top around like that. Then a line down for the inside of his finger, and then his little finger just comes up here. It's going to come up to here, bring it across for his knuckle, bring it down to there, back in, and then it goes behind the Rasengan there. And we can just see a bit of his nail just here. And some skin lines just there as well. So his thumb, so he's holding it like this, so his thumb's down, like down here. So if you imagine your index finger is attached to your thumb. So this comes down here. And then it's going to kind of come out like so. So it's like curving down behind the Rasengan. And then goes around the top of his thumb. And then in behind. And then he has a thumbnail. So we have the inside of his thumb there, and then his thumbnail, just here. Curved line, line up the side, and then a curved line on top. And maybe a line just for skin in there. Okay, so now we have to join this hand to the rest of his body and his head. So to do that, we're going to add. So what we'll do is shoulder coming off this way first. So his shoulder comes off this way. It meets that spiral that's on his shoulder pad. You could add that if you wanted, just here. So it's like a little shoulder pad that has that spiral inside of it. And then his other shoulder we can't really see, so it goes this way. But because of his hand, we can only see his hair spikes here. Like so, and maybe a tiny little bit of the shoulder just there. So that keeps going this way, and it's going to attach to his shoulder and his arm. That's foreshortened. So his hand is like right up close to the camera. If it was a camera, imagine. And then this arm comes out for his sleeve, the other side. So his sleeve comes all the way down to here, to a V just down here, and then it comes back up and goes right into here. And we might have another line just for the bottom of his thumb, just there. So that's his sleeve. So if that's his sleeve, it makes sense that we can see some of his arm inside of it. So we have to do the opening just here first. Like so. And then his arm in here is foreshortened. So it's just like curve. It's just a curvy line, just like that. So it's going back into his sleeve that we can't see, joining his elbow, joining his bicep, tricep, and shoulder. But we can't see any of that. And we can see just a bit of the palm of his hand, just here. Like so. And then the rest of his body just comes off down the page like that. Now, so we can see the color of his uniform. So it's that bumpy sort of zip up collar that he has. So it's, you know, the black and orange one. So we can just see some bumps across the bottom coming from his thumb. So we're going to bump it around like so. Right in the middle he's got that zipper, so just here we'll draw that. So it's like a wavy bumpy line coming down like that. So that's like the zipper curves around the top here on both sides. And then this bumps across, adding bumps coming up around his neck. And this, at this side, it goes up to his jaw, just there. We can't see the bumps on the bottom at this side, but they're going to come out approximately up here. Just like that. And then we can see some bumps going up under his chin. Like so. Another one here. And then the detail lines for those, so coming down like so. Like that. Sometimes they're a double line, every now and then, just to show that it's kind of a bumpy object, I guess, that there is dips and troughs and stuff. So peaks and troughs, sorry. Can't talk anymore. Curving down, like so. And keep going down then, adding these wavy lines coming all the way down. Like so. And then we can see just the under of his arm just here, his armpit on this side. Man, my voice is going. And then this comes up that way. Folds for his armpit, sleeves just here. And then we have the separating black section with the orange section. So another fold line, and then this comes down like so. Here. And then this is going to come up to there to there. And let's see. Right, so he has a little scroll just on top of his shoulder here. So it's attached to this shoulder pad of his. You start with a circle, make it longer, like that. And then a box on this side, just there, down around to there. And then make it longer, goes off my page, goes off down his arm. And his arm goes off further there, but I can't fit it in. And he has a little section, I think, just coming out underneath here. Boom, boom, boom. And I think that's it. How to draw Naruto with his Rasengan. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.